Women do not communicate more.
I think communication varies by the person.
I think it does, but I think women...
And the experience. And experience
So you're saying we can't generalize?
No.
No.
I think it's by experience, by your environment, the way you're raised.
I feel like women are scared to talk to men. Yeah, because they see men that are so traumatized or the gunman and certain things that they don't really tell them the way they really feel.
I be telling niggas to shut the fuck up.
That's you though. But how many women have a backbone like you?
That's true. But I feel like often we don't feel like we can communicate with you guys because you guys don't listen. In terms of I can tell you something. Cap. No, once your mind's made up as a man, I don't feel like I can influence you. You guys are normally influenced by your friends and shit.
But that's bad communication within itself because you're choosing not to communicate because you're scared of the communication.
No, I'm communicating.
No, I'm not saying you specifically. I'm just saying as a reason, that would be a bad reason to not communicate because you feel like somebody's not listening.
Yeah, or they've already made up their mind about something.
No,
it's just like
you're nagging. Or you're being annoying.
But that doesn't matter if it's for communication's sake. If you feel like you need to communicate something, then you should communicate it. Like, that's where it's fucked up because now you're...
Sorry to cut you. I have a real reason why I cut you. Because I wanted to skip in and put this story in here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nelly's ex, Chantel Jackson, said she left him to see if space would bring them closer together. Guess what happened?
Drove him apart.
This nigga had a baby and got married.
Her fault.
That was her, but I'm saying, that's women always have a shitty assumption about men. Just like something, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like women, if they actually sat down and talked to some men, they would actually like figure them out. Obviously, there's piece of shit niggas, just like there's piece of shit bitches. Like, you know what I'm saying? It comes and goes, but I think more than anything, I think that women think more about us. Like we have just same thing. Like, we listen to our friends and shit like that, and it's just like we'll listen to them with certain things, but I'm not going to take, like, Gucci tells me stuff. I'm not going to listen to Gucci about my relationship advice. Now, Vegas, who's been through a few stuff when it comes to parenting or whatever, I'd more listen to Vegas. And I'm not going to listen to I'll listen to my friend. That's it. I'm listening to you.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that you're gonna take the advice.
Take your advice for shit.
I think women take their friends more advice more than men. Not just
take their advice, but also I think it's like about how you look, your image. You don't want to look a certain way to a man, so you might not
younger guys
do or say certain things or act a certain way around your friends or to your girl because of how you think it'll be portrayed to your friends.
I think it's the younger guys, and I think even now, I don't even, like, I think guys past 21, I don't think they care anymore, because you see guys, like, look at the basketball players, you see, like, wifing up hoes and shit like that. You see Zion Williamson with porn stars. Like, I think the narrative it's not about that anymore. I think niggas don't care. I think niggas really want a girl that they can build with.
Yeah.
Because it's harder to build with a nigga anyways. Nowadays, you have a chance to build with a shorty. But, like, the shorties don't really communicate with you properly. The shorties will rather just think this and that and the third and just break up with you and then get cheese with you about shit. And then, like, fucking some weeks later, they're going to tell you what the fuck they're mad about.
Exactly. My friend was just telling me just today, actually. She was like, she's been in a relationship for a long time. And it's like, this guy hasn't proposed yet. And I'm like, it's been a while. Like 6 years is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, I'm like, you don't feel like it's gonna happen? She was like, yeah, it might happen, but I'm not waiting. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't even happen, if there's no engagement, nothing like that, there's no kids, nothing. So it's
have
like,
they communicated that? Have they?
I'm pretty sure they have, because he said, yeah, he's gonna do it. But I'm just like, bro, like, when do you wait? Like, when does that happen? Like, you know what I'm saying? How much longer are you gonna wait? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that needs to happen after a certain amount of time.
Not really.
And they kind
that
of
too.
Yeah.
But does it have to happen though? What if?
I think so.
Going back to my thought process, a lot of girls want to get married. Do you want to get married?
Yeah.
How many laws of marriage do you know in Canada? Nope. You know what I'm saying? Immediately we're not getting married. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not happening.
But I wouldn't pressure anybody until I'm in the mind frame to get married, and then that's when I'm gonna do my research. It's the same way, if I'm not ready to have a baby, I'm not gonna go and pursue to have a baby if I don't know what that entails.
That's good.
So do I want to get married? Yes. Am I ready to get married? No.
Okay, that's a better question. And maybe, are you ready to get married? Yeah. But if you're ready to get married, I'm going to ask you those questions. If you don't know 3 laws to the Canadian marriage thing, I ain't marrying you. But yeah, so I guess everybody's different, right? Like, I would say that. So just because you're together with somebody, like even a girl might not believe in marriage, but she wants the wedding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's more than anything. I don't think girls want to get married per se. I think they want the wedding.
I don't want the wedding. I want the reception.
Whatever, the food part.
That's even worse.
The drinks,
You
the
want the
free
drinks and the
turn
food.
the fuck up. I want to party.
for that.
Listen,
As long as you know.
I would rather pay for the reception than pay for a fucking wedding, bro.
So
I'd
just do
rather
that.
go downtown, wed the year after. Let's celebrate that we made it after that year.
Yeah, I think the what do you call it? The old school narrative of marriage needs to change.
I think so too.
Yeah, I don't think like it should be the way it is. Like I just think it's fucked up. The laws are fucked up. How much money you have to give to it is fucked up. Nah, fam. Like wedding or marriage shouldn't be a business.
Which one of you are on TikTok?
We're
Both.
all on TikTok.
Can you guys look up this guy's page? I want you guys to see some clips from this guy.
What's
And
his
it
name?
has something to do with what you're talking about now. His name is Cypher J, CYPHER.J.
CYPHER.J. All right. What are we looking at? Submission about legacy of dating relationships between art making and the artist. Money look great. What held black men back? Dating a systematic inclusion.
There you go. Click that one.
That's the one. If it's long, we're not listening to it. 3 minutes?
No.
Right? I need y'all to understand that. Like, if there's nothing
He says
that
a
a
lot.
black man or black woman could do to cause this, right? I'm gonna walk y'all through it and break it down so that way we can have a conversation.
In terms of dating.
So
and
the thing
why
is
we
that
have
black
these-
people are set up to fail. Y'all keep acting like the problem is black men versus black women, but like we woke up one day and just decided to hate each other. No, the real problem is that black men got systemically robbed, black women got systemically locked out, and then America told us to date like white people, right? In a system that was never built for us to win. Right, so let's just start with the facts. Black men weren't allowed to build generational wealth. Every time we tried, they stole it. Tulsa, burn. Rosewood, burn. The GI Bill handed to white men when black men got scrapped. Social Security literally excluded black workers at first, right? So white men got free land, free houses, free education, and a head start. Black men, you know what they got? Job discrimination, mass incarceration, and redlining. But somehow we're expected to be providers in the same way. How? With what? Right? Like that's the conversation that black men are trying to have. But hold on. There's another conversation that's going on at the same time. Black women weren't allowed to build financial security either. Right? They couldn't own property for years. Right? Couldn't even get a bank account without a husband or father signing. Right? Got pushed into domestic work that paid nothing. Right? So, and they were forced to be main caretakers even when they work full time. So now they're exhausted, right? Because America expects them to work full time and be full-time caregivers, unpaid, no development, nor growth. Are you seeing it? Right? The American dating model was never for us. The American dating model does not work with black couples. The reason why white couples prospered back in the day was government handouts, one income households that only worked because government backed the wealth. The government was acting like somebody's wife, right? And black people never got that. Okay, so
That's crazy. Yeah,
Send it to me.
I did.
I feel like that goes a lot into what we talk about, strong on our black topics, but as well as dating. I feel like he makes a good stand on a lot of things, but he also, there's one where he's talking about the black dating legacy.
We're gonna tap into him. Let's try and find him. Let's talk to him. See if we can get him. Follow him on TikTok. Hit him up on the message. We're gonna have a conversation. Y'all ladies might have to talk to that guy.